What's up, YouTube? Timus here. Now, here's my review for the new Richard Linklater directed film, simply titled Apollo 10 and a Half: A Space Age Adventure. Now, this is pretty much like a coming of age tale because Richard Linklater is really great when it comes to like age stuff, whether it's something like Dazed and Confused, Boyhood, etc. And Apollo 10 and a Half is no exception. I mean, this movie not really it's pretty much inspired by Richard Linklater's childhood. Now, this movie pretty much tells the story of the first moon landing in the summer of 1969, and it pretty much tells the point of view of this kid who's growing up in during the 60s, and you actually got Jack Black who provides the voice of the older version. So it's a little similar to like let's say A Christmas Story, where like the older Ralphie is telling the story and stuff. A little similar to that in a way. And this movie really is like a love letter to the '60s. You know, you obviously you do got the iconic JFK speech, which is really cool how they were able to interpret like pretty much animate JFK here, and instead of getting an actual actor to voice the character, they actually pretty much got like voice footage, auto footage of JFK's iconic speech and interpret that in this because this is an animated film. But it's of course in the same level as, let's say, Richard Linklater's other animated stuff, such as Waking Life or Scanner Darkly, that realistic animation. And man, Richard Linklater does this stuff really well. And this movie, I mean, it's such a really intriguing stuff. I mean, you got really cool voice cast here too. I mean, you actually got Glenn Powell and Zachary Levi, who voices two of the NASA interpreters here. And man, the space stuff. This thing totally makes you feel like you're actually living to the moon landing in '69, and it really tells the story of lots of stuff in the '60s, from iconic music to TV and stuff. I mean, boy, '60s was really different than nowadays. Let's be for real, but yeah, I mean, obviously, I was, the '60s was where I had my time, so I didn't really obviously experience the moon landing or anything, but I did hear stories about it, and it does look like it was really true, and they really did. Obviously, we've seen so many movies about the moon landing before, and this is no exception. But what Richard Linklater was able to accomplish with this film was a treat. I mean, it's great. It's part coming of age tale, part sci-fi tale. I mean, this movie makes me want to literally build a time machine and actually travel back to that era, because, boy, it looked really peaceful. I mean, you had obviously lots of great music from the Monkees to Johnny Cash and stuff. Then they were also they were talking about so many TV that they had back in the days. I'm like, dang, they had it easier back then, But that aside, this is definitely a really intriguing film, and don't. Not to mention, after this review, I am gonna do my reviews for Richard Linklater movies, so keep your eye out for that. Now, the movie actually premieres on Netflix on Friday, but I was able to see like a theater screening of it, so I was able to watch the thing on the big screen, as it should be seen, because it was a really cool big screen experience. And yeah, but if you're able to watch it on Netflix this week, give it a go. It's a really intriguing film. And Richard Linklater, I'm not gonna lie, he's actually one of my favorite filmmakers. Obviously he's not on the same level as, let's say, Spielberg or Scorsese or anything like that. But man, when he wants to do like these coming of age tales, he knows how to do it. And it's a really fascinating film worth checking out if you guys haven't seen it. And the one who voices like the youngsters in this was all really good too. So, yeah, if you guys have not really seen the film, it is going to be on Netflix this week. Give it a go. It's a really great one. But anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Richard Linklater's film, Apollo 10 and a Half, A Space Age Adventure? Did you like it? Are you going to check it out when it actually physically premieres on Netflix this week? What are your thoughts on the whole moon landing stuff in general? And are you even a fan of Richard Linklater's films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Tim signing out.